Also, the Bible says that those who do not love God love death. So those who, when you die, you go to outer space or you go to heaven, like you're in the clouds, right? But you come back. And those that love God, they love God's earth. They love to come back. You're so happy when you're a child. You're filled with joy. But those that love death would rather have stayed dead for some reason. So they just feel like that there's this issue that they have with God, like that they always want to make this world so pleasurable for them and so painful for those who actually love this world, who actually love everything that God created. And that those, even though that they are in more pain than those who actually hate God, that somehow we continue to love God regardless. It's amazing. It's a miracle. God sees the miracle in us just like we see that He's done miracles for us. He sees that, like, we are righteous enough to inherit the earth, because we were willing to share it with those that don't really deserve it, that those people who don't deserve it in their hearts, that we were willing to let them carry out their own demise, that we were willing to just let them sit there and plot their own defeat, to plot that how they're gonna get into a spaceship, get some mark of the beast, probably, like that dragon from Alien vs. Predator is gonna come and put a freaking chocolate chip in their eyeball, like Tila Tequila said, and then they're gonna be programmed into technology where that's how they think they're going to stay, like, connected to this earth, okay? And then they're going to be like, all right, so God's going to allow them to go into outer space through, like, a portal or, like, a black hole. He's going to be like, go on, yeah, you've made it, or whatever. That's what they're going to think, like, they've made it. Like, so then they're going to go into outer space, and then they're never going to come back. The portal's going to close, and they're going to realize, oh no, we can't torment these people anymore, and now we're dead, and we're staying dead, because I told you, that's where you go when you die. You go to outer space. Yeah, this time they're not coming back. You're going to be crushed, weeping and gnashing of teeth. They're gonna be sick. They're going to be sitting there with their own, because they do feel guilt. They feel it. They just push it away through luxuries. It's sad, but we can't even save them. They don't even care. They don't even want to be, like, rebuked. They don't want to be, when it made sense to them to do the right thing, they chose not to. So now it don't even make sense to them. It doesn't even make sense. So there will be some that will be saved, That's still our job, to save people, but it's a blessing when you find a place where there are good people spiritually who've not been saved yet, and then that's a blessing. But you can just tell when people have the spirit to want to kill you. Like, it says when you get saved, they put a wanted poster up in hell that says wanted dead or alive.